What's happening, yo? I'll tell you exactly what is happening. Like, oh, fuck. Remember Midnight Caller? I'm nothing like Midnight Caller. What's happening, yo? I will tell you exactly what is happening. I have been sober for 31 days and I wanted to talk to you about it. I did a video recently where I explained what being sober for 7 days was like. I explained what it felt like day by day, the withdrawal symptoms, thoughts I'd had at that time. And I thought I should do a follow-up to it, so 31 days sober. I thought, right, I need a goal, I need a time frame, that something I need to aim towards. 31 days seemed reasonable. It seemed like something that was achievable as it wasn't too far away. And then if I'd made it 31 days, surely that would be an accomplishment, of course, but also something where if I'd made it that far, I'd be unlikely to come back to weed. I went completely off weed, cold turkey. For 31 days, I didn't smoke. And it was definitely the right choice. It was certainly the right thing to do. It was difficult, as I might have alluded to in the previous 7 days video. Certainly not impossible. And if I'm honest, giving up smoking tobacco cigarettes was much harder, because I smoked for about 15 years and gave up cold turkey on that in the end because I had a scare. You've got to have a reason, and that was my reason. I had a scare. 8 years after quitting smoking, I started again for 1 year because I'm an idiot. And then after that, I started vaping before it was all these little health bars and all this stuff that kids do now. When it was great big massive battery devices and filling rooms with smoke and looking like a bell end as you did it. Cravings, yeah, there's definitely been cravings. First 31 days is not easy. First 7 days are absolutely the worst. The next week, definitely more cravings. And the dreams are still happening. I am realistically, I'm probably about 40 days at the minute. And yeah, last night, shit, I woke myself up about 5 o'clock this morning because of the dream I was having. It was mental. I would love to see a film of the dream I had last night. That would be a good film. It was a horrible dream, harrowing, terrible dream. But yeah, there's a lot of zombies in my dreams. What does that mean? Is that new beginnings, old stuff, things? I don't know, whatever, innit? But yeah, man. The dreams are like nothing else. And before I go too much further, I want to mention that after the 31 days, because the 31 days was my thing, I did smoke. I wanted to see. I wanted to test myself. I didn't let myself down, but I had the opportunity after the 31 days to smoke. And I was like, right, I'm going to have a bit because I just want to see how it feels. In my head, especially when I was going through the withdrawal, and I was like, if I smoke now, it would take all this anguish away. That after the THC had completely left my system, I would have expected that having a smoke would hit me really hard and it would be a magic carpet ride to a chilled out, happy place. And it wasn't, and I'm really glad it wasn't. It wasn't as strong as the weed I used to smoke when I was smoking, but it was quite close. And I felt mid. I felt very meh. It didn't hit me hard. It hit me hard enough, obviously being sober, but it didn't knock me out. I was still quite conscious of what was going on. Not necessarily every minute of the experience, but it didn't leave me feeling relaxed and happy. If anything, it made me feel unhappy. And I could feel how lethargic and just like pointless I was when I was high. So yeah, in a way I was a bit like, oh God, you've let yourself down when I was actually smoking it. And then I was like, oh, actually, I'm glad I've done that, because now I definitely, whilst I know it was the right thing to do, I doubly know now that I don't need to go back to it. I used to know a girl who was a massive stoner. I've lost contact with her now, but what I know is she gave up for a period of time, said it was the best thing she'd ever done, and I can sort of understand that now. Comprehend was the word I was going for, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm questioning my words now. They say vocabulary comes back. I beg to differ. Last I heard, but I have lost contact with her, she was smoking again. So, I don't know. Things happen in life, I suppose, but it's not something I would volunteer to get back to. I gotta be realistic. The things I was avoiding, emotions, thoughts, feelings I was avoiding by smoking, when you stop, are still there. It is basically like pressing pause on your life, and then when you unpause and you get clean, everything you're avoiding is still there. You haven't done anything to deal with it. You've just ignored it. So naturally that's going to happen. So it was like I got over the withdrawal and I was like, I'm in a better place now. And then I was like, I'm not in that much of a better place because I've still got all this other shit going on. So that was a bit challenging, but that's something I got to deal with day by day myself. Onwards and upwards sort of thing. It's hot in the UK at the minute. I don't consider my recent smoking test to be a failure. I just consider it part of the journey and a decision that I chose to make, and I'm better for it. However, some new things have come up. As all the THC has come out of my system, I'm starting to feel again, is the only way I can say it. I've been numb for a good number of years, and there's probably a lot of those things I couldn't have gotten through if I wasn't numbing myself. There's a lot of situations that, again, it's like, would you change anything? Because then you wouldn't be the person you are now with the knowledge you've got. You know, it's one of these, But yeah, I've been numb. I've just been, like I say, you press pause on your life and you press pause on your emotions too. And I'm now seeing, maybe it's like, I don't know, I'm seeing it. It's like, you know, when I wear glasses these days. I did when I was a kid because I had a turn in my, why am I telling you this? I don't know. I had a turn in my eye. In fact, I might have had a turn in both eyes. I don't know. But either way, the glasses only went so far and I still have wonky eyes. I got no depth perception. You should see my alloys. But when I did, as an adult, start wearing glasses again, and I was probably about late 20s, early 30s, because I was getting headaches in work. I was looking at a monitor all day and I was getting headaches. So I ended up going and getting my eyes tested and I started wearing glasses. And it's like the world goes 4K. 10 years ago, I would have said HD, but now it's 4K, and it goes 8K OLED. Not for me, it's 4K. They're not that good. And you see a lot of things and details you didn't see before. Similarly, why am I giving more examples? I don't know, funny boy I am. When you listen to music, this is a better one actually. I'm getting more relaxed now. When you listen to music on headphones, you can listen to the same song you've listened to for 40 years, and you'll pick out new details, because on headphones there are different frequencies and tones and instruments that you hadn't picked up on before on external speakers. It's like that. It's like I'm listening to the same music, i.e. living the same, he's off on one, living the same life, but there's new information coming to me, and that I'm rambling like mad. That's what I mean by I'm feeling again, or I'm seeing things, or just like experiencing things in a different way. I think it's that when I'm rambling, when you hit pause, you sort of stop. I want to say caring. Is that a bad way to put it? I don't know. But feeling is the only thing I'm coming to. I've realised that I've lost a few people along the way. Some people I'm glad that I've lost and I never want to see them again. But there are some people who I can now see that caring, not feeling, is caring. I care more now. God, you've just discovered that with me. Thank you for coming with me on this journey. There are some people who appear to have left my life that I'm sad they've left my life. But obviously at the time I wasn't offering any additional positives. Fucking speaking is not with me today. I wasn't adding anything positive into their life because I was just this useless stone lump, and they appear to have disappeared. God, I'm rambling. This video is not how I intended this to be. And I feel sad about that. I feel sad that I wasn't a better person, and that they, somewhere along the lines, felt that I was no longer necessary to them. But, you know, along the ways I felt that there's people who've been less necessary to me. I don't know, I just find myself feeling sad about that. Possibly I let myself down, I don't know. But I care more about that. No, not I care more about that. I can feel it now. Whereas before, I was just living this like grey cardboard life. There's texture now, and I can feel a sadness that some things, I'm rambling like mad. I'm so sorry if you're watching this video. Basically, as I've said before, at the moment I'm 48 years old. I'm 50 next year. December next year, so we got 18 months, I'm 50. I never thought I'd live to see 50. I honestly didn't. I never thought I'd live to see 48. And I'm still learning lessons. As much as I thought I knew in my 20s and 30s, I'm still learning lessons. But is that a good thing, that I can still be open to learning new things? I don't know. This video is taking a turn. I'm trying to be a better person than I have been. I haven't been an awful person. I've known some awful people, and I haven't been them. But I could have been a better person. I'm trying to expand my... I don't know. Myself. I don't know. I don't even have words. This video wasn't meant to go like this. Shit. Let me look at some notes. Let me get back on track. Oh, fuck, I hit the microphone now. Almost fell off my chair then. I was good. I'm going to end on some positives, and I'm going to take my glasses off and pretend I can still read them. If you're going through a difficult time, if you're going through addiction, if you're trying to give up, if you're trying to change your life, if you're trying to seek betterment of some kind, that's a positive step. I'm proud of you for doing it. I'm proud of myself for what I've done. Realising you've got a problem is half the solution, isn't it? Or more, you know? So the fact that you're even thinking that way is a good thing. But there's a couple of things I want to tell you about, right? Stuff that I've discovered along the way that you might hear these words and be like, that means nothing to me. You either might not be ready for it, or it might not apply to you, you might not be in the right place. But some people might hear these words and be like, actually, that was what I needed to hear at the moment. So, might sound a bit random, but there's a few things I've learned along the way. You cannot change what happened yesterday. You've got to accept it and move forward and learn lessons from it. Accept your past. You can't change it. It's already happened. It's gone. You can educate yourself from it, that I won't do that again, or I would do that differently, but you can't change the past. You've just got to accept it. It's done. All you can do is look towards tomorrow and move on. Some people are seeking peace. I've been seeking peace. But I've learned, I'm mental. I've learned peace is not a destination. Peace is the journey. It's part of the journey. You're not looking for somewhere to end up. You're looking for a state that as you're going through life, you're at peace. You're not looking to be somewhere. You're simply needing to travel with peace. I'm not going to say any more than that. If that's helped you, that's helped you. And I'm glad. Because when I realised that, it helped me. As you can't change the past, you can only accept what's happened. Don't dwell on it. Learn from it and move forward from it. If things are meant to be, they'll be. Just because something didn't happen before doesn't mean that opportunity or something better than that opportunity won't come round again. I don't know why I did that jolting movement then, as if obviously, but believe in yourself that if something is meant to be, it'll be. I've been surprised by some things. One of which is this. This is in the next video. I'll talk to you about this in the next video. I didn't expect this, but this is now here. And I'm grateful for this. So that's in the next video. And finally, as much mad shit is going on, just believe that things will get better. Believe in yourself and believe that things will get better. I'm not in an amazing place, but I'm in a much better place than I have been. As I say, I'm always learning. As old and dumb as I am, I'm always learning. And you've just got to find some sort of peace in that. Got to find some sort of positivity in that. This, honest to God, right, this is not the video I intended this video to be. But before I say something completely mental, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Really mean that. Thank you for watching. If you've got anything from this, leave it in the comments if you want. Press like. But if you've got something from it, That makes me happy. So, yeah, till next time. Boosh.